To answer quiz number 2, okay, we need to read this article. Okay, and that's what we're going to do today. Today, we are going to read this article together. When you go here and you click on assignment, then next, you click on this quiz number 2, right?
Okay.
When you click on this, it will take you, it'll look like this. Okay? And there are 5 questions that we need to answer, and we're going to talk about these questions together right now. Okay?
Okay.
So for quiz number 2, the first question says, what argument is presented in this article? So remember, for quiz number 2, we are reading the article called Adnan Syed Innocent. This is the article right here. So if we just read this first title, right, it says Adnan Syed is innocent. Now find Hae Min Lee's real killer. What is the argument? What are they arguing here? ¿Cómo se dice argue, argument en español? ¿Cómo se dice?
Argumentation.
Argumento.
Argumento. Okay, and John, how do I say argument in Creole?
Argument.
Argument, right? So if we look at this title, look at what I highlighted right here. What is the argument?
New evidence mean likely be found. I can see.
What about, but all we have to do is look at this right here. Look at what I highlighted. What does this say?
Adnan say is innocent.
Does that sound like an argument? Why is this an argument? ¿Por qué es argument? ¿Por qué es esto un argumento? ¿Por qué?
Yes, because he proved that he don't do it, I think.
Okay.
Saying like that's evidence like to prove that.
Okay, so maybe they have evidence, right? To prove that he is innocent.
Yeah.
How do you say innocent in Creole?
Innocent.
Innocent. How about cómo se dice innocent en español?
Inocente.
Inocente. Thank you. So here they are arguing, who is Adnan Syed? ¿Quién es esto? Quizá Lee, or how to say who in Creole? Who is Adnan Syed?
He's innocent.
Yep, they think he's innocent, right? But Adnan Syed is a person. This right here, this is Adnan Syed.
Yeah.
Right? ¿Entiendes esto? Él es Adnan Syed. This is Adnan Syed. So they are arguing, argument, that he is innocent. Inocente, innocent, right? So if we look at number 1, why? I'm going to click right here, and when it says what argument is presented in this article, what is my answer? What is the argument?
The argument is innocent.
Yes. The argument presented in this article is that, can everybody see this?
Yeah.
Adnan Syed is innocent.
Yes.
¿Comprendes?
Yes.
Okay, ¿entiendes esto? ¿Respuesta?
Sí.
Bueno, okay, entonces la segunda, right? Now let's look at number 2. Number 2 says, what evidence does Rabia Chaudhry give us? Right? So we need to figure out who is Rabia Chaudhry. Who is that? ¿Quién es? Does anybody remember? ¿Recuerda?
Should I don't remember like.
No, that's okay. Okay. If we look right here, we see that name, right? Rabia Chaudhry.
Yes.
Rabia Chaudhry is the author. How do I say author?
Auteur.
Auteur.
Auteur, mon qui écrit bagay la.
Okay. ¿Cómo se
Nous
dice
sommes write the text like.
en español? ¿Cómo se dice author en español?
Autor.
Autor. And I think I cut somebody off. Maybe it was John. What is an author? What is that?
I can answer.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
I can answer the question, miss.
Yes, answer the question, John.
Oh, it's the person who write the text.
Yes, thank you. The author is the person who writes the text, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we see this question, what evidence does Rabia Chaudhry give us? We know we're looking for what evidence is in the text, is in the article. Okay? ¿Comprendes?
Yeah.
¿Entiendes esto? Mi amor, ¿entiendes?
Sí.
See? Okay. So now we need to read the article to find the evidence. Okay? Evidence for why Adnan Syed is innocent. Evidence for this.
Okay.
Okay? So let's see. Okay. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so we're going to start right here at the beginning of the article. Can everybody see this? Make this bigger.
Yeah. Okay, like that.
We are looking for evidence. I want you to stop me when you see evidence.
Okay.
Okay? After more than 17 years of incarceration and multiple denied appeals, Adnan Syed has finally been granted a new trial, and the murder conviction he has lived with for nearly 2 decades has been thrown out. I think I heard John, did you say we should highlight this?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you think this is important, John?
Because Adnan say like finally being gravity like he proved that he's innocent, like he don't do it. I don't know.
Yes. No, that was a really strong answer. Yes. Here it shows us that Adnan Syed is getting a new trial. How do I say? ¿Cómo se dice trial en español? How about in Creole? Does anyone know?
Jugement, miss.
Jugement?
Jugement in Creole, yes.
Okay.
Jugement.
Annie, I'm sorry. I know we said it. I just couldn't hear you. Oh, juicio? Juicio, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry. So he's getting a new trial.
Jugement, like.
Nuevo jugement, right?
Yes.
Ana, hola, mi amor. Okay, I'm gonna just put everyone on mute so that we can all hear me. Okay, so we know that he is getting a new trial, right? And we said in Spanish, I know I'm. Oh, you know what? It'll tell me.
Juicio.
Juicio. Much better than what I said. Or jugement. I'm going to keep reading, okay? Remember, we're looking for evidence for why he is innocent.
Okay.
So, Adnan was the subject of the globally popular podcast Serial, because of which his case became a worldwide obsession almost overnight. but my obsession with it began in 1999 when he was first arrested. Adnan is my younger brother's best friend and like a brother to me as well. From the day he was taken from his bed in the pre-dawn hours of the 26th of February, 1999, until today, he has maintained his innocence, and I and my family have believed him. Adnan's conviction turned on two things: a state witness, Jay Wilds, who testified to having helped him bury the body, and Adnan's cell phone records that the prosecution introduced to corroborate Wilde's story of his and Adnan's movements on 13th of January 1999, the day the victim, Hae Min Lee, disappeared. The state argued the cell records could be used to track Adnan's movements and back up Wilde's story, pointing in particular to two incoming phone calls to Adnan's phone around 7 p.m. that night, both of which pinged a cell tower that covered the area where the victim's body was found. Okay, that was a lot, right? That was a lot of words. I know we probably don't understand all of this, but the really important part is this next part right here. Okay, see how I already have it highlighted. So we're going to read this and we're going to talk about what does this part mean. Okay, so it says, Wilds, this is Jay. We're going to put that in parentheses. This is Jay. Jay changed his story during the investigation and trial. Let's pause there. How can someone say this for me? How do I say this in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice esto? No sé, not palabra. ¿Cómo se dice sentence? How do I say this línea in Spanish? Anyone know? Oscar? ¿Cómo se dice esto en español? It's still there. Estrella, you want to try? Estrella, ¿cómo se dice esto en español? ¿Cómo se dice esta palabra? Change.
Oración. Oración.
Oración, sí. Y entonces, ¿cómo se dice esto, oración en español? Esto. Dime, ¿cómo se dice esto?
Historia. Story es historia, Miss?
Sí. ¿Cómo se dice change?
Change.
Cambiar.
Cambiar. So,
Cambiar
entonces,
la historia.
Jay, una persona, ¿sí? Jay, cambiar su historia.
Cambiar la historia.
La historia. During the investigation.
Durante la investigación.
¿Cómo se dice during?
Durante.
Durante. Investigation.
La investigación.
La investigación. Y remember
En el
juicio.
juicio.
So, ¿entiendes esto, oración?
¿Cómo? Léela toda, Annie.
Cambiar. Oh, actually, Annie, you read it for me. Read this for me in Spanish.
Jay cambia la historia durante la investigación en el juicio.
Por lo menos, ¿sabes?
¿Entiendes esto?
Sí, Miss.
Okay. Now who can I pick on? Now how about in Creole? John,
Yes, miss.
how would I say this in Creole?
Change his story during the investigation and show.
How do I say that in Creole?
Changer story durant investigation jugement.
Perfect. So, does this sound like this could be evidence?
Let me see.
Jay said
Sign.
he saw Adnan kill Hay.
Mhm.
Okay. Jay said Adnan killed Hay. Let me make that even more simple. Okay. But if he changed his story, is that good or bad? John, what about you, my love? Since I'm gonna get to pick on you since you're my Creole speaker. Okay. If Jay changed his story, what does that mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Say it again, miss.
Okay, so he said, let me write this again, sorry. Okay.
Mhm.
Jay said Adnan killed Hay, right?
Mhm.
But Jay changed his story. For example, okay, if I told you, John, I see you, you are my favorite student, right?
Mhm.
Okay, John, if I say you are my favorite student, but then I change my story and I say, oh, actually, you know what? Yami is my favorite student, right?
Yeah.
What does that say about me? What did I do there? If I first I said you were my favorite, but I changed my story and now I said Yami is my favorite.
Oh, you change it like me.
What does that make me?
How? Like, how do we call this, miss?
Yes, how do I call that? What do I call that? When I change my story, what's that called? What is that called in Creole? No?
Là, mais si vous changez d'avis en créole, là, si vous changez d'avis.
Yeah, like a Monty, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
making line.
Monty in English.
Line. You line.
Lie, yeah. Or en español, por ejemplo, Annie. Si yo dice que Annie es mi favorita, how do I say favorite? Es la mejor estudiante. ¿Entiendes esto? Okay, entonces, por ejemplo, yo dice que Annie es la mejor estudiante.
Miss.
Yeah, espera. Pero, a different day, una día diferente, yo dije que Anayeli es la mejor estudiante. ¿Sí?
Sí, yo soy la mejor estudiante.
Pero no cambiar la historia. Porque primero yo dice que Annie es la mejor. ¿Sí?
Ajá.
Pero segundo, yo dice que Anayelis es la mejor. Entonces, yo cambiar la historia. ¿Entiendes? Sí. Cuando yo cambiar la historia, what is that? What am I? ¿Qué es yo? ¿Cuál es yo?
Pues que cambió la historia, Miss.
Sí. Cuando yo cambiar la historia, yo eres una ¿qué?
Que Annie era la mejor estudiante y ahora yo soy la mejor estudiante. Ahí cambió la historia.
Sí.
¿Así?
Entonces, yo es ¿qué?
Que yo soy la mejor estudiante ahora.
No, ahora yo, like Miss Freer, eres una mentirosa, ¿no?
Sí, es mentiroso a mí porque cambió la historia.
Sí, sí, sí. Entonces, cuando Jay cambiar la historia, ¿sí? Él eres una mentiroso. ¿Entiendes?
Oh, ya.
Okay.
Él cambió la historia y es un mentiroso.
Sí, 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 sí. So, cuando
Sí.
Jay dice que Adnan matar Hey,
Ajá.
una mentiroso, entonces no cambiar con eso. We don't trust him. Porque él cambiar en la historia.
Él cambió la historia.
Sí. ¿Entiendes esto?
Sí.
Okay. How about in Creole? John and if he's still there, Kensley.
Hey, cambió story.
John and Kensley, do we understand that if you change your story, changer l'histoire, right?
Yeah, changer histoire. Durant investigation, jugement.
Wait, when you do that, Jay becomes menti,
Yeah,
right? We cannot trust him.
no.
Li es menti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here, what evidence does Rabia give us? Rabia
¿Qué evidencia?
said that Jay is a liar.
Liar.
Mentiroso, menti, right?
Yeah.
A liar. We cannot trust.
Trust.
How do I say trust in Creole?
Kwe. Believe. Oh, shoot. In English. Kwe means in Creole.
Kwe?
Yeah, kwe.
And then in Spanish is trust confiar.
Comprendre.
¿Cómo se dice trust en español?
¿Cómo se dice, Benny? Copiar.
Okay. So we cannot no confiar con él, right? We cannot trust Jay. Okay. So that means that we cannot trust Jay when he says that Adnan killed Hay because he could be lying.
Yeah.
¿Entiendes?
Yes.
No confiar a Jay porque cuando Jay dice Adnan matar a Hay, él eres una mentiroso y no confiar con él digo. I'm sorry, you guys have to listen to my horrible Spanish. Okay, so, ¿any preguntas para eso? ¿Entiendes esto? ¿Respuesta?
Creo que sí.
Sí? Okay. Con Francais, Hensley and John, we understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to keep reading and see if we can find more evidence. Más evidencia.
Okay.
Okay? So now we are going to read right here. Now we are looking for more evidence. So we're going to read the next part. So we just read this. Now we're going to read right here. So among the judge's findings, which we've been attempting to get to court for many years, is a confirmation of the credibility of the testimony of an alibi witness, Asia McLean, who was never contacted by Adnan's defense counsel. McLean testified before the appellate court that she was with Adnan in the public library until around 2:40 p.m. Okay, let's try to figure out what this is saying. So, Asia McLean, eres una chica, right? This is a girl, right? And she testified. How do I say testified in Creole?
This team is like.
Testé?
Sí.
¿Cómo se dice testify en español?
¿Cómo carga?
Say that again.
Témoigner means en Creole.
Testifico, Miss.
Testifico.
Yes.
Texto.
Testifico en español. And in Creole, I know you said it to me. I just couldn't hear you.
Témoigner means.
Témoigner. Témoigner. Okay, so we know this word, right?
Yeah.
She testified before the appellate court. Here, we only really need to know this word, right? Court. ¿Cómo se dice court?
¿Correcto?
No, no es correcto. I don't think. Tribunal.
Tribunal. ¿Tribunal qué es eso?
En español era corte.
Corte.
Corte. ¿Sí?
Corte, sí.
Okay, so ella testified to the court, corte, that she was with. ¿Cómo se dice with?
¿Cómo se dice?
Con.
Con, or like avec, right? In Creole or in French?
En Creole, c'est avec, miss. En Creole is avec.
Avec.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Con, Miss.
With, en español, ¿cómo se dice?
Con.
Con. That ella era con Adnan, right? She was with
Mhm.
Lee avec Adnan
Mm-hmm.
in the public library. What is a public library? What is that?
Everyone can go. Everyone can
Librería.
go to this library.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I know that everyone's talking at the same time.
Pública.
Pública.
Library.
Okay. ¿Cómo se dice library en español?
Librería.
Librería.
¿Librería?
Yes.
¿No eres biblioteca?
Sí.
¿Lo
Sí,
mismo?
biblioteca y librería es lo mismo, mira. Solamente que estos son mismos.
Okay. And then in Creole, how would I say public library?
Public library.
Public library.
Oui.
Okay. So she testified that she was with Adnan in the library until 2:40 p.m. Right?
Right.
This is evidence. Eso es evidencia porque la chica matar at this time. She was with Adnan when Hay was being killed. Do you remember that from last week? Asia McLean, the girl, was with Adnan when Hay
Okay.
was being killed.
Yeah.
¿Entiendes esto?
¿Qué dice?
¿Entiendes esto, Helen?
¿Qué?
Hay era chica.
Nice claim. What?
Asia McLean, una persona, una chica,
Una chica. Ajá.
con, with, right? We said with is con.
Con
Adnan, un hombre,
una chica fue algo así.
fue Adnan,
Fue con Adnan
fue con Adnan,
cuando
Hey eres una chica.
estaba
Okay.
siendo
No siguiendo. ¿Cómo se dice?
siendo
Matando, creo. Miss.
asesinando siendo algo así.
Matando.
Asesinando.
Asesinando es lo mismo, matando con asesinar es lo mismo.
Vaya, bueno.
Ok, matando. Ok.
Okay, matando. Okay, so Asia McLean was with Adnan when Hay was being killed. Asia McLean, eres una chica, ¿sí? Asia McLean is a girl, right? Okay. When Hay was being killed, cuando Hay matando, Hay está muerte. Hay is dead. ¿Entiendes? Okay. Y cuando Hay eres matando, was being killed. Let me see. Al mismo tiempo que mataron a Hay. ¿Entiendes esto? At the same time she was being killed. Adnan was with Asia McLean in the library. Adnan was in the library when Hay was being killed. ¿Entiendes esto? ¿Sí? Entonces, could Adnan have killed Hay? Did Adnan kill Hay?
No.
Why? You're right. Adnan did not kill Hay.
Because he was he are in the library.
Because he was in the library. It is impossible that Adnan killed Hay if Adnan was in the library. Okay. ¿Entiendes esto? Adnan did kill Hay. Adnan did not kill Hay.
Because he's in the library.
It is impossible for Adnan to kill Hay. ¿Entiendes esto?
Yes.
¿Ya? ¿Comprensa?
Yes, miss.
Nesa, ¿tú entiendes?
Sí.
Good. Bueno. Okay. So we take this. Write that here. This is more evidence. Evidence that Adnan is innocent. He did not kill him. Okay. So here we are going to say Adnan did not kill Hay. Adnan actually
It's impossible to kill him.
because he was in the library. Said it is impossible for Adnan to kill him. Okay. Okay. ¿Entiendes esto? ¿Any preguntas? ¿Any question?
¿Qué dice
No.
eso?
So for quiz 2, we answered number 1 and we answered number 2. So what we're going to do today is we're going to answer number 3, number 4, and number 5. We're going to finish quiz number 2 together. Okay? So
Okay.
number 3 says, is Rabia's reasoning logical? First, to answer this question, we have to know, what does this word mean? So somebody who is on, I have John, Berto, Eni.
And Creole means?
How do I say logical in Creole?
Logique.
No? Logique?
Oui.
So we're talking about the word logical, right?
Yeah.
And John told me that logical in Creole is logique.
Yeah.
Okay. If we don't know what that word is in Creole, or we don't know what that word is in Spanish, we click on this and we have it right here. So
Yeah, oh yeah.
logique, right? In French, and then in Spanish, lógico. Can someone tell me if I'm saying that right? Annie, am I saying that right? Lógico.
Logico, logico.
Okay. So our definition, this word means reasoning based on evidence and truth. How do I say evidence? ¿Cómo se dice evidence in español?
Evidencia.
Evidencia. Thank you, Annie. And then how do I say evidence in Creole?
Evidence.
Evidence. So this would be a cognate, right? We know this word.
Yeah.
What about the word truth? How do I say truth in Creole, John?
Vérité.
Vérité?
I think vérité means.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah,
How about,
very,
¿cómo se dice
very,
truth? Annie, ¿cómo se dice truth in español?
¿Verdad?
Verdad, right? When we talk about something that is logical, right? What we really mean is it based on evidence? Does it use evidence? Does it use truth? Does that make sense? Any questions about that? To answer number 3, is her reasoning logical? Do we think that her reasoning, her argument, is this based on truth? Is this based on evidence? What do you guys think?
say it again. Say it again, Miss.
Okay. Okay. So when we say reasoning, let's look up that word. We all are on the same page.
I know. Raison.
Raison, you think? I think.
Raison.
Okay. Raison. Raisonnement.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in Spanish, razonamiento. Am I saying that right? Razonamiento? Yeah? Okay. So when we say, is her reasoning logical? Is her reasoning based on truth, on evidence? Do we think yes, she uses evidence, or no, she does not use evidence?
I think yes, cause he was in the library, so it's a public library. I think, Miss.
And why is that important?
Oh,
So John said yes because he was in the library. Who is he? Who is he? Anthony?
Edna.
Adnan. Thank you, Roberto. Okay, Adnan was in the library. Why is this logical? O que sa logique? Porque es esto lógico. Did I say that right?
Because there is a lot of people in the library, Miss. So.
We want to talk about the definition. So we said it's reasoning based on evidence and truth. Do we understand this definition? ¿Comprendes ça?
Yeah.
¿Entiendes esto?
Yes. Mhm.
¿Entiendes? I'm only hearing from Sardia and John. Oh, Radai here. Okay, so if logical means you have to have evidence and truth, right? That's what logical means. So we said yes, it was logical because Adnan was in the library. Is this evidence? Roberto, dis-moi.
Yes.
Is this evidence?
Yes.
Why?
Because they said a logical evidence, like it's logical means like when you're in the library you can do something bad.
Okay, so John is saying if he's in the library, he cannot do something bad. So John, what you said was that Yes, because Adnan was in the library.
Yeah.
Because
Is
it's
evidence
logical.
because Roberto, say that again.
It's logical.
Okay, why? Why is it logical? That's what we're trying to answer. Pugisa está
Because
logique.
it's true, miss. It's true, miss.
Okay, because it's true, right? This is evidence and it is true
Uh,
because people saw Adnan in the library, right? I think that's what you were trying to say, John, when you said
Yeah.
that there were a lot of people there, right?
Yeah. Yes, miss.
If other people say that they saw him, right, then it has to be true.
Yeah.
Okay. So we said yes because Adnan was in the library. This is evidence and it is true because people saw Adnan in the
In
library.
the library.
So what else does this say we have to do to answer number 3? What else do we have to do to answer number 3?
And give evidence to defend your answer.
We need to give evidence. Erlan, where do I find evidence? Where can I find evidence?
You have to go back to read the test, miss.
Yes, we have to go back to read the text.
Yeah.
So if we go back to the article,
Yes.
we need to find evidence that Adnan was in the library.
Yeah.
Where do we see evidence? Someone tell me where they see evidence.
Okay, miss.
Adnan was in the library.
Oh, miss. I see, miss.
Yeah, where do you see evidence, John?
I see Mark claim testifying before the appellate court that she was with Adnan in the public library until around 2:40 p.m. Miss.
Really good job. I love that you picked this out. So I copied that. So now, what do I need to have when I give evidence? What do I need to have?
A quotation mark?
Yes, I need quotation marks, right? And then
Yeah,
I need
and according
John, I'm gonna like give you a high five. You are killing it. Yes. We need to write according to the text.
yeah,
Right? Does everybody remember that when we put our evidence?
yes,
Okay. So we answered, right? We said yes because Adnan was in the library. We explained our answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we said this is evidence and it is true because people saw Adnan in the library. This is important. This is important because it demonstrates why it is logical, right? We use evidence and true. The definition of logical. I'm going to look at number 4. Number 4 says, is the evidence she gives us relevant? Is the evidence relevant? We need to know this word to answer that question. We need to know this word relevant. How do I say relevant in Creole?
Important, miss.
Important?
Pertinent, yeah.
Pertinent? Okay, thank you, Red Eye. Let's look and just double check. So now we're going to go back to our vocabulary, right? And we're going to scroll down until we see the word relevant right here. Okay?
And Creole is important.
I click on this.
Yeah, exactly.
Qui important?
Qui important.
Pertinent, right? And en français, I think was that what Red Eye was saying?
Yeah.
And then in español, pertinente.
Yeah.
¿Entiendes esto? I'm going to still keep going for my Spanish speakers. I'm looking at you, Oscar, and Suhaylan. Everyone else, I think. We flipped. Okay. So Relevant means that it has to do with the topic. It is connected to the topic. Let's see how to say that. Connected to the topic.
Connecté avec
Conectado
sujet.
al tema.
Connecté avec sujet.
Yeah. And then we can connecter
Avec sujet.
avec sujet.
Yeah.
Conecter avec sujet. ¿Ya? Esto evidencia conectado con al tema. Conectado al tema. So, Rada, you're in French, right? You like French?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. En français,
Connecté au sujet.
connecté au sujet.
Yeah.
Relevant means connecté au sujet, right?
Oh, yeah.
What is the subject? What is our topic? What is the sujet? Qui ça sujet?
Qui sujet?
Yeah.
Adnan qui?
Oh. Adnan?
Adnan, yes.
Adnan said innocent.
Yeah, the subject is Adnan Syed, right?
Yeah.
That here, the subject, what we're talking about is that he is innocent. So, for number 4, does her evidence show that he is innocent? Earlier, John said yes. He said yes.
Yeah, I mean, because people is innocent because the proof is
It is connected to the topic.
yeah.
Connecté
Avec topic.
Avec topic là.
au sujet or connecté à sujet, right?
Sujet.
Sujet. Thank you. Okay, so we said it is because it's connected to the topic. The topic is that Adnan is innocent.
Yeah.
Comprends ça? And we
Yeah.
think that the evidence. Ooh, I can't. Evidence proves that Adnan is innocent. Connaissamo, you know this word, prove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I say prove in Creole?
Prouver.
Yeah.
With the cognate, we know this word. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyone have any questions so far? Question?
No.
Understand this? So what else do we have to do to answer this question?
Yeah, I give the evidence.
Evidence, right? And Radai, what evidence could we use? What do you think?
To defend your answer means
Yeah, evidence to prove our answer, right? So what evidence should we use?
why Jay changed his story during the means I can see
Yeah, I'm sorry.
investigation and trial.
What do you think about that one? What did we say that this shows us when he changes his story?
He changed.
When someone changes their story, what does that make them? What are they?
You lie?
You're lying, right? Monty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So is
Yeah.
this evidence that is relevant, that connects to the topic? Connecté sujet, au sujet, à sujet.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so let's copy this. This is going to be our evidence.
Yeah.
And then someone, John, don't answer this because you already answered it before, so I want someone else to answer, okay? How do I do my evidence? What do I need when I do my evidence? When I write my evidence? Roberto? Or Radai, you remember? Or sorry.
Would I get to him now?
John, stop giving away the answers.
And
Do I have to have? So I have my evidence, right? What do I have to put around my evidence? Whoa.
according to the text, right?
Yes. Okay. So I have to put according to the text. Good job. Was that Radai?
Yeah, miss.
Good job. According to the text, comma. And then Roberto, do you remember the other part? Or maybe Revnel just came on. What do I have to put around my quote?
I have to put a quotation mark.
Oh, John, you gator. Yes, you have to put quotation marks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are finished with number 4. This is good. We answer the question. We say, yes, it is relevant. We answer why, quizá, right? ¿Por qué? We say because it is connected to the topic. And then we also give our evidence. So we got an A+ on number 4. This is perfect. Does anyone? All right, so we're almost finished, guys. Number 5. Does
Okay.
Claudia have enough evidence to support her
To
argument?
support the argument.
What is the important word we have to know here? What word is important?
Argument.
Argument.
Evidence and argument.
Argument, evidence,
And evidence.
and the word. This word
And
enough.
Now.
yeah.
And
Do
now.
we know this word enough?
And now.
Miss.
That,
Yeah, I say miss. I say.
that means sufficient.
Yeah, I see.
Now.
Miss.
Yes, John.
Evidence. Your evidence. It's your argument, miss. Your evidence.
Well, that's a good
No.
question. That's a really good question. Is evidence and evidence, right? And argument, are these the
Yeah.
same?
Yes.
No, I don't think.
Your-
Okay. Your evidence is something that you know, that you already know. But argument is something that you think,
Oh,
that you said, that you think about.
miss.
Yes.
Let me
Yep.
say something, miss.
That was beautiful. I want to like give everybody a high five right now. Yes. So I just want to repeat what Revnel said so everyone can hear it. Okay. Revnel said that evidence is something that you know, right? Evidence is truth. But argument is something that you think.
Yeah.
So to go back to what you said, John, to a certain so John, you're kind of right? When we have an argument, we always use evidence, which sounds the same. But they are different because evidence is what you know. It's truth, it's a fact. But argument is what you think. So they're a little bit different. Okay, so we need to know this word enough. Did I put that in here?
I see.
Assez, okay. And in Espanol?
I say it.
Suficiente? No, I'm saying that with the wrong accent.
Suficiente.
Suficiente. Ooh,
Suficiente.
Okay.
I see the word, miss.
Thank you, Revna. Okay, so
Oh,
enough evidence.
No. Upalil.
Come back. Worry about whether or not Revna speaks Spanish later. So, does she have enough evidence to support her argument? What do we think? Does she have enough? Assez? Suficiente? What do you think?
I think she has.
That was Revna, right?
Yes, miss. I think
Yes, I think.
enough evidence because
Okay, so
Goodness.
John says yes. Revna, what did you think?
miss. I think
Half right.
he have enough evidence because he was in the library, miss. That is true, miss.
Okay, so John says that she has enough evidence because Adnan was in the library. What else?
Yeah. There's a lot of people in this library, miss.
So she proves that Adnan was in the library, so he
So
could not had
her.
killed her,
Mhm.
and there was something else. No one remembers?
And she is innocent. And Jay is a liar.
We said that Jay is a mentee, right? Mentiroso.
Yeah. Mountain.
We cannot trust.
Just him.
Right? How do I say trust in Creole again?
Kwe believe. Oh, di ko.
Okay.
Oh, non, di ko la ba. No, yung clap mo na sa kwe, ma'am di kwe believe sa.
I believe.
Believe, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We
Trust.
cannot trust
Yeah.
Jay when he says Adnan killed. Okay.
Hey, yes.
Can everybody see these?
That's a period.
Period.